for the earth. We're gonna be going, touching on the Passover and various topics. Um, say something if you can hear me. Kind, I see there's some followers up there.
Come. Shalom.
Shalom. If you can hear, say kind of something. Make sure we loud enough.
Come. Okay. I'm listening to y'all every day. Okay.
All right, kind.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Okay.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Trying to get some confirmation back.
Come. They got you. Loud and clear. Come.
All right,
Let's
come.
go. Come.
What
YouTube, it said YouTube stopped that.
No, yeah, right there. Wow. The Zoom don't come. All right, shit. It's
Satan, man.
The feed, man.
Come.
Shit. All right, let me get my strap.
Come.
All right, Exodus 12, right?
Okay.
Yeah, kind of. So, we in a serious time. The Passover, a lot of things getting heavy, a lot of, things happening in the news, a lot of judgment. A lot of judgment is being set.
Come.
So, the Passover is all about, when Yahweh shot, passed over us and we didn't receive that judgment.
Come.
So, we could go into Exodus 12. Yeah, we could get Exodus 12 and 1.
Come.
We could just feed each other. If you want me to get something, I'll get it.
Come. I start out.
I got it for you.
Exodus 12 and 1.
Yeah, kind.
Cut. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 1. It says, And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning months.
Right. We just came into what? A new year.
Come.
The month of, the scriptures call it the month of Abib or Nisan. And matter of fact, today actually marked the first day of spring. So, this is when the earth renew itself.
Come.
It rejuvenate itself. Everything starts to grow back. But according to the world, they tell you the new year coming in January.
Come.
Which is a lie.
That's a cut.
But these same idiots, you follow the horoscopes and shit.
Come.
On the horoscopes, you got Aries. Aries is the first month of the year, according to the horoscope, which is on point. And Aries is the sign between March and April. It's Capricorn. Capricorn is not the first month of the year, which is in December. So we in a new year right now. So we did a happy New Year's party. People think we lost our fucking mind, man. But as the new year extend, as the new year come in and the earth renew itself, we supposed to renew ourselves also.
Con.
You know, so on this Passover, it's the beginning of the year, even though it's the 15th day of the beginning of the year. It's also the beginning of the year.
Con.
So
So like, like the earth, like you said, the earth replenishes itself. Like we supposed to focus on more things that we could do better for this truth, being as though this is a new year, man. Like on the carnal side, they be like, yo, what's your New Year's resolution and all that? You know what I'm saying? Like we supposed to be on that mindset of like what I'm going to do better or how I'm going to go harder for this truth this year. You know? Because everything is coming back to life.
that's right.
Because like you look at, like me and the brothers and the elder, we was in the backyard earlier and I was just looking around. Everything around his house was dead, man. Except for this place. It had leaves, except for the evergreen trees and all that. But like it was leaves on the trees in his yard, man, which is heavy, man. You know?
Everything else was stripped naked.
Come.
I'm gonna jump down one. To verse 5, your lamb shall be without blemish.
Come.
A male of the first year you shall take it from the sheep or from the goats.
Come.
Right? So if you don't got sheep, you could eat the goat. But brothers prefer, the lamb or the sheep,
That lamb, the truth.
Yeah, so, and that lamb represents who? Yahweh Shai, So give me First Peter 1 verse 18 and 19. So yeah, man.
Peter 1,
Hey, this
sure.
on Lord willing on this side, this is our last Passover. Because things is speeding up, things is getting intensified. Because all the prophecies is on the ground.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now things just need to get turned up.
So First Peter
1 and 18.
1 and 18. This is the book of First Peter, chapter 1 and 18. It says, for as much as ye know that ye were not redeemed with corruptible things as silver and gold for your vain conversation received by tradition from your fathers. Verse 19. But with the precision, but with the precious blood of Hamashiach, as of the Lamb without blemish and without spot.
Right, so Yahweh Shai, he was without sin. Give me 1 John 3 and 5. He was without sin.
Spirit.
So that's why you would get a male lamb of a year. And the lamb had to be of a year because Yahweh Shai, he had to reach, his ministry had to reach a certain point before he was slaughtered. Before he had reached slaughter age. So it's the same. It's the same thing with Israel, with the elect. These devils can't touch us or come after us until we reach a certain point in our lives and in our ministry. Because you can't slaughter the lamb before it's too young.
That's what Esau does.
Yeah.
Like you got the veal.
Yeah, and it's a different taste. So you want the lamb to reach a certain age before you slaughter it. So your Yahweh Shai ministry had to reach a certain point. The disciples had to go from disciples to apostles. Before Yahweh Shai was put to death. So even this truth, it have to spread throughout the four corners of the earth.
That's right.
And warn everybody before certain men of the Lord get grabbed up and put to death. Because some of us gonna go out as martyrs. as the scripture says. So when it says it must be a male of the first year, because Yahweh Shah is a male. He's not a female. He's not a woman.
Con,
He's a man.
con,
And of the first year, meaning it had to be of a certain age before it reached slaughter age. So that also ties. Is everything spiritual. It ties into the ministry.
con.
Um,
Damn.
it shall.
What is it?
Oh, 3 and 5.
Con.
Salakia.
This is 1 John chapter 3 and 5. It says, and ye know that he was manifested to take away our sins, and in his Salakia, and in him is no sin.
Right. So that's the no blemishes. No blemishes.
Con,
So which was Yahweh Shah, that perfect sacrifice to redeem us.
that's right.
Which means to what? To buy back.
Con.
You know.
Damn, yup. Like what it say in Deuteronomy 28 and 68, it says that no man shall buy you, no man shall redeem you. And then you go to Isaiah 47, I'm gonna say start at verse 1, go down to 3. It says he's not gonna meet you as a man again. So when he come back, that's when he's gonna redeem us. But he's not gonna come back as a man, you know? So Yahweh Shem Shah, he's a man that he cannot lie, a power that he cannot lie. So everything that he says he's gonna do, he's gonna do it. That's why we had so many different dudes that's Israel. Like you had your Martin Lucifer Kings, your Jesse Jackasses, and dudes like that, Malcolm X's. You know what I'm saying? All the dudes that you could think about that's an Israelite that tried to come and act like they was gonna save us, but they didn't. They can't. Even dudes that know that they're Israelite, man.
Yeah. Hey, even the apostles tell you like we can't save you.
That's right. We can't save ourselves, man.
That's right.
We in this thing in hopes that we will be delivered.
That's right.
But at the end of the day, it's all up to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's it, bro.
You got something to bring up?
No, I was going
All right, verse 8, right? I'm going to jump to verse 8. And they shall eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire, and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it.
Come.
So, brothers, they make their lamb in different ways, but we always cook the lamb on the grill.
Come.
We don't fucking we don't boil it. Because when you deal with them tougher meats, like steak and lamb and stuff like that, what a lot of people do to enjoy it, Shalom, what a lot of people do to enjoy it, they will boil it down. They will boil it down.
Come.
Then, they'll put it in the oven. They probably boil it for 2 hours, right?
Okay.
And they'll put it in the oven for an hour. Then they'll throw it on the grill.
That's
what I mean? Just to make it, to soften it. Find that scripture with Yahweh Shai when he wanted to give him the wine and the vinegar.
What they gave you outside of wine?
Yeah, to ease the pain.
Come.
So man, it's all jumping through, hitting various points, through the spirit. So brothers could, get a take on, what the Passover is about, and understand, for the new sheep that's out there coming along in the faith.
Okay, here we go. Okay. 27.
got it. So it says,
That's the
verse 8,
spirit
and they
right there.
shall eat the flesh, and that night roast with fire. You know what I'm saying? So the fire is what? The tribulations, man.
God,
The lamb is who? Yahweh Shai.
that's right.
You know? So when you cook the lamb, when you rotisserie it or grill it over the fire, that's all that hell Yahweh Shai went through. You know? Dealing with Israel, being put to death, and so on. That's all the hell he went through, you know. But
God,
it also represents what we gonna go through. Because under Yahweh Shai, we young lambs ourselves, you know. So this devil won't do some of us like that. Some of us won't be martyrs, you know. So it tell you, it shall eat it that night, roast with fire.
God,
So he went through what great tribulations, you
God.
know.
Yo, and that also represents uh that them bitter herbs represents the slavery and the bitterness that we go through right now, you know, in captivity, you know. And that's supposed to be a remembrance of what we going through. So when we make it to the kingdom, because we about to go into the wilderness again, you know. Like the wilderness is being, that's where the 2/3 gets weeded out.
Right,
The same way they got weeded out in in the ancient time, man.
right,
Because the 2/3 wasn't allowed to make it into the kingdom, the land of milk and honey,
that's right.
you know. But they came back through the elect of that time, through their loins and all that, you know.
Right.
And right now, like that's what the Passover represents. So this is a heavy ass Passover, you know. A lot of dudes gonna get weeded out, and that's why a lot of people end up falling out when um around a Passover or after it and all that, man.
Right.
You know, because they wasn't fit to be in this from the beginning. You know,
Right.
but I got that script for you.
According to
Come.
Acts 14:22, because confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, that we through much tribulation shall enter into the kingdom of
That's right.
heaven.
Come.
So that's that lamb roast with fire.
Damn.
So that
Come.
was Yahweh Shai going through the fire, you know. So get that.
And then, if I may, brother,
Mm,
um, like the reason why you cook it like that, like back in the ancient time when the first Passover and all that, we ain't have time to season everything, you know. So we had to cook shit in haste. That's why it's the feast of unleavened bread, because like bread takes a while to rise up and all that. You know what I'm saying? So you had to cook that meat fast, make your bread fast. You know what I'm saying? In haste, man, to get the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And the seasoning is what? You know,
That's sweet shit.
you can't, when you season shit, you make it flavorful
Huh?
or taste, you know, like it said, like Israel, teach unto us smooth things.
Con.
You know, so when you
Con.
season your lamb, you make it to your liking.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And your Howard shot is not to your liking, man.
That's
You
right.
gotta adapt to him.
Con.
He don't adapt to you.
That's right.
But that's what these churches try to make your Howard shot out to be.
Con.
You know?
Con.
So that's why you don't season, you know, the lamb, you know.
That's right. But this is the book of Matthew, chapter 27. So I can. It's the book of Saint Matthew, chapter 27. I'm gonna start at verse 33. It says, "And when they were come unto a place called Golgotha, that is to say, a place of a skull." Verse 34, "They gave him vinegar to drink, mingled with gall, and when he had tasted thereof, he would not drink."
Right. So they tried to give him uh God, I think it was wine and vinegar, you know, to ease the pain.
Con. Oh, snap. Go.
You know, bring it back.
All right, this is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 27 and 33. It says, hold on, go up. All right, yeah, con. Verse 33. It says, and when they came, Salakia, and when they were come unto a place called Golgotha, that is to say, a place of a skull, they gave him vinegar to drink mingled with gall, and when he had tasted thereof, he would not drink. Go back here. Okay. Satan, man, always in the midst.
That's a heavy precept right there.
God. Satan, like, no, they can't hear that shit.
Right.
We gotta bring that back.
That's a heavy precept.
God. So to bring it back, this is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 27 and 33. It says, and when they were come unto a place called Golgotha, that is to say, a place of a skull. Then that made me think about that whole skull and bone society and
That's
shit.
where they get this shit.
Come. Verse 34 says, they gave him vinegar to drink mingled with gall, and when he had tasted thereof, he would not drink. So they offered Yahweh Shah some bullshit, and he was really thirsty, man. You know? Like he genuinely wanted something to drink.
Yeah, cause they knew like a lot of pain he was gonna go through.
God.
You know, so
And that's Esau, man.
the wine and the vinegar was to ease the pain. But Yahweh Shai, he didn't take, give me Sirach 2 and 5, Baba Kasha.
God.
He didn't ease the pain, you know.
Took
he took the death like a man,
That's
you
right.
know. But the average person, you know, going through something like that,
They'd be like a woman.
you be like, yo, you want to take some Percocet, some fucking Oxy, you know, some oxycodones and shit. They'd be like, hell yeah, motherfucker, give me all. Like, you be the OD on that shit.
God. But that goes back to what you were saying earlier about not speak smooth things, but yeah, basically like speak smooth things. They don't want that pain, that pressure, you know. But that's like physical right there.
Right, so that's unleavened bread and with bitter herbs. They shout, well, eat the flesh, roast with fire.
God.
That's your house shot taking that death,
God.
uncut.
And that, yeah, God.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you rotisserie something, ain't no pan. You know what I'm saying? When you grilling, you Jakes, man, you don't fucking grill with no aluminum foil, man. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Man, we don't grill with no fucking aluminum foil, man. It's all fucking metal.
That's right.
Fire and meat.
That's right.
That's how we doing it, man. But you know, I think Esau came up with that shit. But you know, that's outside of the point. But when you put the meat there, that fucking flame, the flames hit it. And you know, and when the meat is changed, it's unrecognizable. You know, like Yahweh Shah, it said what? He was disfigured to where what you couldn't recognize him.
Damn.
You know? So when you take that lamb from like a raw piece of meat,
burn that shit,
and you cook it on a grill, you know, and burn it, and then get that charred look. That shit don't look the same as that. You know, when you first look at it, you're like, damn, that's a fine piece of meat. But then when you pull it off the grill, you like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you know you biting, it curl, shrivel up,
Con.
it's burnt. You know, it
Mm.
don't look too tasteful.
Mm.
You know, and that's your Howard shot, man. He looked at he wasn't recognized. I'm gonna find that scripture when it said his visage was changed.
Mm. Con.
You know,
Get that.
I think that's in Isaiah 53, if I'm mistaken.
Mm. I got that precept.
Yeah, Sirach 2:5.
This the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 5. It says, For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversary.
Right.
Salakia, adversity, Salakia.
And acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. You know, so the Lord put us in the furnace of adversity. You know, and when we come out done. You
Well
know,
done.
yeah, and that's why Yahushua said after he went through all that hell and he caught all those tribulations, he said, "What it is done." Just like when you put that lamb on a grill, after you flip it and leave it up there for a certain amount of time, you say, "What? It's done. Take it off.
Stick a fork in it.
Stick a fork in it. It's done."
Cut.
So it's all spiritual, man.
That's right.
It's all spiritual.
That's right.
You know, brother said, "Yo, that piece is done. That piece is done. That piece is done." So we all went through what? A transformation stage.
Cut.
Like when you watch The Matrix, the first one with Neo, when he went through like a whole process of learning the truth. You know, when he was, butt naked, he was, he was in the water. You know what I'm saying?
Exodus 32:6. Okay.
He was in the water. You know, he was in Exodus 32, 6 and 7.
6 and 7. Okay.
Right. So Neo, he went through like a transformation stage of coming into the truth, and learning the knowledge. So, hey man, that's the same thing we go through. We got to go through the fire. You know, out tough, man. Just like when it's done, after the fire hit us. So we got to be purified through that fire, which is what? The tribulations. 2/3 is going to be purified through the fire too, but that's going to be what? Nuclear destruction.
They got to be burnt.
They're going to be burnt.
And yo, that fire is a purifier.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whenever you want to purify something, you have to burn it. But you have the hopeful elect, man, they go through things early. Shalom, my Yahba Shem Yahshua Barakatah, the Shem Yah.
Shalom, Yahba Shem Yahshua Barakatah, the brother Shem Yah.
Okay. But yo, when you going through that fire, like you said, like it's a it's a process that you gotta go through. To be done. It's stages. Like your Apostle Tahar said, man, there's levels to this, man.
Yeah,
So you don't just start off on the top level. You gotta come from the bottom. Like that song, that Drake song. Started from the bottom, now we here.
Yes, it's a building block.
And that's what we in hopes, man. We wanna be there. And where's there? The first fruits of the kingdom.
That's right.
We want to be the first fruits of the kingdom, not to have to come back through the loins of the elect. You want to be the hopeful elect, man.
And that's the beautiful thing, man. You able to see the kingdom.
That's right.
Build up.
That's
You're
right.
able to see the kingdom. You able to see shit from this side. Transition into the kingdom.
Yo.
You know what I mean? You remember shit from this side.
Because death wipes out your memory. And like me and the brother Mark was talking about, he was like, yo, he was like, he hoped that to be part of the elect. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we want. And you don't want to have to die on this side, And that's like a heavy thing, man.
I got a quick precept, Zechariah 13:9. it shall come to pass that in the land, and all the land said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Con.
But the third will be left therein, and I will bring the third through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. So the fire, the 1/3 and the elect gonna come through is this tribulations.
Con.
Being purified through this word. 2/3 they gotta go through the nuclear fire.
Con.
Because Israel has to be cleansed before they enter into the kingdom.
That's right.
So you gotta, you either gonna be cleansed through the fire of this word,
Con.
or you're gonna be cleansed through the nuclear fire.
Con.
We trying to be cleansed through this fire.
That's right.
I ain't trying to feel no fucking nuclear flames, man. Fuck that shit.
This the first fire.
We was lighting the grill. We had the grill smoking earlier. And that heat, that shit was hot.
You couldn't even put your hand on, like just trying to put the meat on there, like, real fast.
Yeah,
so just imagine that fucking heat from them thermonuclear, and it tells you in the scripture, man, so your eyes going to melt in your eye sockets.
That's right.
Cause that's some heat. Like what we said earlier, if you can't take the heat, go out the kitchen.
Hell yeah. That grill, that shit was hot as hell.
Hell yeah.
Hey, but guess what? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
That's what you mentioned that too.
So going back into Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, because it says what? It says I think it's Daniel 3 or something like that.
Cause I wanna bring that out.
Exodus 12 and 8, and you shall eat the flesh that night, roast with fire. So roast with fire, showing you that Yahushua had to catch hell, and then he was everything was done.
Perfected.
He was perfected. Everything was perfected. He said it is done. So even with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they was thrown in the oven.
That's right.
Then he said, turn the heat up even more.
And
Yahushua was with them.
That's right.
While they was in the fiery oven.
They was like, didn't we throw 3 men in there?
Yeah.
I see 4.
Yeah. So Yahushua was with them in the fiery oven, because guess what? Yahushua was going to be perfected through the fiery oven.
That's right, brother.
Which is what the tribulations which was to come. That's why I said you eat the flesh. That's heavy, man, when it says roast it with fire. And you not to add no season to it.
That's right.
And that's how you know them other camps off. Imagine you had a Passover, right? Imagine you had a Passover like IUIC, fucking ISUPK. I've been to, in my earlier years in the truth, I've been to an ISUPK Passover.
Damn.
The motherfuckers had Pepsi. We looking around like me and the brother Shah Allah from the Men of Valor camp. He could bear witness. The motherfuckers had Pepsi.
Damn.
They had they lamb. That shit was seasoned down. Nigga, like you wasn't. Yo, General Yohana got that shit made from the top nigga woman from the South. He had that shit overnighted up. I'm telling you, bro, that shit, yo, you hit that shit, boy. That shit was like, that's why that nigga, Sinetta, he was like, the lamb was good, and the fucking wine was good.
But see that, now that's how you know.
And that's how you keep niggas around. That's how you keep niggas around. You know what I'm saying? Because anything you got, man, you got some wine, you got some fucking tasty food and women, man, them niggas coming, man. Because that's the same thing that consists of a party. You know what I'm saying? Good food, good drinks. Women, they going to be playing a little music. It ain't nothing but a fucking party, man.
That's right. This ain't a party.
A worldly nigga look like, they call it a Passover, nigga, but that shit is a party.
That's
nigga.
right.
I got that part. Jake in the world, you got what's the party? Where the party at tonight?
Yep.
or some Israelite niggas
Yo.
doing the Passover. You know what I'm saying? In the Autobahn room, them niggas got lamb. They say it's righteous shit, but them niggas got soda lamb. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, cause you ain't, man. Look, listen, man. You not if you cook the lamb properly, you cook the lamb properly. You don't soften it with water. You don't season it, and you cook it on the grill. Man, that lamb was tough as hell,
Hell
man.
yeah. But it was still good,
It
bro.
was still good to the spirit,
yeah,
you
kind
know, and you know
because you
what
know what
you're
it
dealing with,
represent.
and you know what it represents,
Kind
and you know you eating the toughness of your house
what
shop.
scripture
You know
talks
what I'm
about
saying?
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego being thrown into the fiery furnace.
You know. So,
Oh, here we go. Back.
got it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, when you I almost lost my train of thought. So when you with the lamb, right? When you season it, you know, and you cook it like that, you making it taste good.
Kind
You know, you making it to your liking, and that's people when it's true. You know, the people that's off, and a lot of these off camps, they want your Howard shot to their liking. You know what I'm
Yup.
saying? They want to they don't want to take your Howard shot. They don't want to take the scriptures as it comes. You know, like the whole rape thing. You know what I'm saying? They
Kind.
don't want to deal with the scriptures as it is written. They want to pick and choose uh, what scriptures they want.
Kind.
You know,
Yup.
that's what they do with their lamb. You
Kind.
know,
Yup.
they season it, they boil it in water. You know what I'm saying? They make it super fucking tender. They hit it with some kosher salt, some fucking Mrs. Dash. You know what I'm saying? They dress the
Perfect season.
they hit it with some Sag Zoom, some motherfucking paprika,
No,
some
cut.
parsley flakes. You know what I'm saying? They season that. They might marinate that shit
Yo, cut.
overnight.
Yeah, to make it soft.
Yeah, make it soft. They put that
Damn.
shit. They probably put some meat. So they probably put some fucking meat
Tenderizer.
tenderizer on that shit.
Cut.
And they don't even probably cook it over the grill.
Nope.
They probably slide that shit smooth in
the
the oven
Bake
with the
that shit.
aluminum foil wrap.
Yup.
So all of the meat, the heat could simmer through and tenderize that shit.
And that's like in the audio Bible when smooth. You know, when he was an austere man, Yahweh was serious, man. He wasn't playing no games, man. You know, so in the lamb represents Yahweh Shah, man.
Hey, that's right. Austere. I'm glad you said that. Because when they say he was austere, matter of fact, look up austere in a basic dictionary. Because it said that Yahweh Shah, man, this Passover is heavy, man. Like going over the Passover, man, you could, man, we could build all night on this.
Here's the definition of austere. Severe or strict in manner, attitude, or appearance.
Right.
Yeah, hold that. And there's more.
Hello, get them synonyms.
I got you.
Hold up, read that yourself. Austere.
All right, this the word austere. It says severe or strict in manner, attitude, or appearance.
That's the lamb. See, that's the lamb when you cook it on a grill. Because that shit, it gets burned, it shrivel up, it gets tough.
You like, I don't want to eat that shit.
Yeah.
I don't need that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, man, if you ain't in the spirit, you'd be like, man, I don't want this shit. Yo, y'all, this shit chewy as hell. It's tough as hell. You know?
God, yo.
So it said, read that again.
It says, severe or strict in manner, attitude, or appearance.
That's the lamb. That's your house shot.
Cut.
And that's why you cook it over the fire.
That's right.
You don't season it, and you don't side it. You don't try to soften it up. You take it as it comes.
That's right.
And you take your house shot as it comes.
That's right.
And your house shot was purified through the fire, through the tribulations, and made perfect.
That's right.
It
says synonyms. An austere man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read the sentence. It says an austere man with rigidly what's that?
Botanical.
Botanical outlook. Severe, stern, strict, harsh, unfeeling, stony, steely, friendly, dour, grim, cold, frosty, frigid, icy, chilly, unemotional,
Unemotional.
kind,
You know?
unfriendly, formal, stiff, stuffy, reserved.
Stiff.
You're supposed to stand stiffly.
You're supposed to stand stiffly for the word.
That's right,
man.
bro. Cut.
See? How you niggas cook your lamb reflect your attitude.
That's right.
And the truth.
That's right.
Now don't get simple. Brothers do what they can do. If you a sincere brother, you threw your shit in the oven, don't tweak. You know what I'm saying? You know, if it don't apply, let it fly.
That's right.
But you got a lot of these off dudes dressing their lamb up like it's fucking Thanksgiving, man. And they don't know the spirituality behind it. You know, it says stiff. Because when you throw that lamb on that fire,
that shit is stiff.
It gets stiff as hell, man.
It
gets stiff as hell. You gotta like grab that shit. You know, like you opening like a beer cap.
Bro, so I'm learning.
You know, you got the water, man. We here to feed the sheep, man.
That's right.
You gotta grab it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and you gotta you gotta like rip that shit apart and like chew. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is an unpleasant taste when it's cooked like that.
That's right.
It's good,
because you
but
get some parts that's like
compared to the American diet, it's not good. But through the spirit, it's good. You love it.
That's right.
You can't hit it with no hot sauce. Because you know, Jake, y'all ain't got a little hot sauce. You can't hit it with the hot sauce. You can't hit it with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? The barbecue sauce. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jake. You can't hit it with the Texas Pete. You can't hit it with none of that shit, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says, reserve, remote, distant, aloft, forbidding, meaning looking grave, solemn, serious, unsmiling.
Unsmiling. And when you eat the lamb like that, it's a solemn assembly. That's why, yo, how you gonna have, this how you know the,
damn, I got
that spirit was getting heavy. Yeah, hey, that spirit was getting heavy. So Satan had to intervene, man. Some A1 sauce, yeah. Because a nigga might mistaken it for steak. Y'all fuck the steak up, you know what I'm saying? And try to, you know, hit it with the A1. But you can't, man, we don't got none of that shit, man. You know?
Oh, matter of fact, when it says unsmiling, and there's a script on that, when it says something about a righteous man scarcely smiles.
That's Rock 21. 20.
21 and what?
21 and 20.
So yeah, I was shy, man. He ain't smile like that, man. Yep, here we go. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 21 and 20. It says, a fool lifteth up his voice with laughter, but a wise man doth scarce smile a little.
Right, so this is a serious thing, a serious matter.
That's right.
Now, you know, we joke from time to time, you know, because what? The water, brother, for adding that. Some of y'all came through in the clutch.
That's right, brother.
You know, so
the water.
You know, brothers joke, have spiritual, brothers got different personalities, but look, ultimately, it's a serious matter.
Kind of like when you in your daily walk every day and all that, man, you ain't smiling like that, man. Because every way you turn or bend a corner, whatever, you see some wicked ass shit that you don't like, man. You don't like that nigga Chief Keef said, that's the shit I don't like. Right. You know what I'm saying? You see that shit constantly, man, all the fucking time. You know, that shit makes you mad. So that's like, damn, how the fuck can I smile in this society, man? You know, when and there's no righteousness in it.
Being oppressed.
And when the only time you really smile is when you get around your brothers.
Right.
That's it,
That's
man.
it, man.
You know?
That's it. Other than that, either you faking the funk. You know, you probably brown nosing. Faking the funk.
That's
Because
right.
in this world, we can't be ourselves.
That's right.
If you be yourself, you probably
kill
get
you.
fired. You probably just be like outlawed and shit.
That's right.
So, you know, that's why they got that whole Superman and Clark Kent thing.
That's right. That's right, know? Bro. That's right.
What
was that? Oh.
The austere.
Oh, all right. Come. Get back to that. All right, it says a law forbidding, matter of fact, I'm gonna go up a little more. It said stiff, stuffy, reserved, remote, distant, a law forbidding, mean looking.
That's the lamb. It's mean looking. You throw that shit on a plate, you know, like if that was the dinner for your woman, y'all was going out and they walked out of the restaurant. So you go to the restaurant, you know, you sitting down, you waiting for your food. Y'all both order some lamb and they came out with that. You gonna be mad as hell.
We paid for this shit.
Yeah, you gonna be mad as hell. You know? So that's to show you what the Passover is, a solemn assembly. You can't have a Passover as a party and you come out with lamb looking like that. You gonna fuck the party up.
With the seasons and shit.
Because one thing about a party is you wanna have good tasting food. You know what I'm saying?
Doctor it up all nice and shit.
It gotta be good. That's gonna help the party. Because when motherfuckers get hungry and it's time to eat, and you show up with some rotisserie, unseasoned, burnt lamb, motherfucker, people gonna leave and they gonna talk shit about you. That's why these off camps, they keep that. They keep the shit looking dressy. You know what I mean? And appealing to the eye.
He said we the party crashers.
Yeah, we party
poopers.
Party poopers.
That's right, bro.
You know?
We are.
Hey, let me be an IUIC chef. Nigga, like, they be like, yo, it's time to bring the lamb out. Nigga, they like everybody. Look, I'm getting kicked out. I'm getting kicked out.
Because, you know, they be having the women.
Some of that off
They be having the women in that shit, man. You know? The fucking, the women in their Passovers, man. You know? And the women cause what? Confusion.
Cause confusion, right? Yeah.
And they be the ones, like, yo, we need the lamb. Matter of fact, like you said, them off camps, man, they the ones probably making that shit.
Now the women, right? Now, no offense to the true sincere sisters, right? But the women, right? We had the horseradish. The horseradish root.
Shit, man.
Tell me the woman gonna throw the horseradish back.
Fuck them. Cause listen, women love goodies. They like comfortability. You know? That's why they flock to power.
You know Nate ain't got no horseradish at his Passover. Gotta fuck everything up.
Cause he about this earth, man.
And he be like, everybody must eat 12 pieces of horseradish. The woman bite into that shit.
I'm out of here, nigga. Fuck this camp. I'm going where it's sweeter.
Yo, we had fucking wormwood. Get that wormwood, man.
Oh, con.
Yo, man, you think
herbs,
yo, because we deal with multiple bitter herbs.
No, I threw out the ones
look,
that
man,
done.
we got fucking this
wormwood, this shit right
here.
here.
Yes, this is wood and root tea.
Con.
You know?
Con.
This is the wormwood, bro.
And that shit right there.
That's the fucking wormwood.
That
man.
shit, yo, man.
That
shit bitter as hell right here. I threw the other bottles out.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I get them.
This the Ashanti right here.
Oh, no, you threw up in the joint.
That's the Ashanti.
But we had other bitter herbs.
Bitter shit.
You know?
You know? Because that's the cup.
Con.
Because the bitter, the Lord said we had to drink that cup.
Con.
So we eat the bitter herbs and drink it to represent what that bondage that we had to serve, and also the punishment Esau got coming up. You know. So man, look, man.
So you gotta give me hip. That's the brother. 2 witnesses.
Yeah. Hey, the bitter herbs, the horseradish.
Yo, con.
You know.
Yep.
Hey, the woman ain't doing that shit, bro. Man, yo. Now, Eve might try to kick up, but that shit gonna bust her ass.
She gonna be like this.
Men break down
bites
from eating a horseradish.
Con.
And that shit, we chopping in blocks the size of your thumbnail.
Con.
You know what I'm saying?
The husky drum.
Yeah, we got them nice square rectangular blocks.
Con, that shit.
And as soon as you bite into it, that shit gonna bust your ass.
It burn your nose.
It burn your whole
nose,
break your shit down.
Con.
What's the first thing Eve gonna say? She gonna spit that shit out and say, I ain't taking that.
See that? Damn. So
she gonna throw the whole Passover off.
Con. Because you can't intake it. You can't.
Then
you can't
you're gonna be like,
digest
all right, you gotta rebuke her. No, you gotta eat it. You gotta eat it. See, but brothers, you ain't gotta do that because the brother know he gotta eat it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Con.
You gotta bear that.
That's right.
But look, it's spiritual though, because Eve had it sweet in his captivity compared to us. They had the goodies, so they was able to skate through certain shit.
Yo.
So that's why through the spirit, a woman would possibly, skip the bitter herb part.
Con.
Can't
skip nothing.
Then even if she make it past the horseradish, I'm gonna be like, all right, now motherfucker, it's time to drink this wormwood.
You want to spit that shit in your
Mix with the cayenne. Mix with the fucking Ashanti.
She not doing that shit.
Pour a nice fucking 8-ounce cup of that. Drink that.
She
ain't doing it, man. You know how I know the woman ain't off of that? Because when my woman gets sick, I come through with shit like this. Like, oh, you sick? Because she don't fuck with doctors. I be like, yo, I'll be making her green smoothies, like a kale smoothie. She wouldn't fuck, because the kale is a little hot. Nah. I'll be like, damn, it's a kale smoothie. What she'll do is she'll get a banana or a peach and she'll blend it in to like sweeten it.
Matter of fact.
She'll sweeten it.
Ew, I got
and Eve ain't trying to eat no beat up lamb, man.
Fuck no. They want everything smooth, man.
Eve ain't trying to eat no beat up lamb with some fucking wormwood, with some horseradish. Hey, you got some sisters that are poor. I'm talking about on a whole. On a whole.
That's right.
If it don't apply, if the shoe fit, wear it. If it don't apply, let it fly.
That's right, brother.
So that's the whole point. Then we ran that precept in the ground. There was a lot of meat on that. That 8th verse, boy. That was a lot of meat.
I got another one for you. Now this back you up, man. All right. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 30. I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things,
right, and
prophesy deceits.
That's that fucking meat tenderized lamb. That's see, Apostle of Rumla, this was a beautiful video. He compared Jake diet to their spiritual diet. And he was saying Jake like sweet and salty shit.
And
that represents the sweet and salty. It represents the sweet and salty represents, the benefits of the truth. being Israel, being in the camp,
Yup.
calling the white man a devil, having some rank, having some status. So
but they can't go
they
through
can't
the hard
deal with
parts.
the rebuke.
That's right.
They can't deal with the bitter and the hot. You know? Jake like the sweet and salty, but they can't fuck with the cayenne and the wormwood. You know, they don't like the bitter and the hot, because the bitter and the hot deals with what? The rebuke.
That's right.
The tribulations.
That's right.
Everything that comes with, you know, this truth, the hell that it brings, that it comes with.
God. That's right, bro.
You know?
Because, like, you see brothers that's pushing and all that. You don't know their personal situation unless they tell you, you know? And a lot of brothers, man, is like they just be out there doing the work, in and out of season and all that, man. And that's a part of the bitter, man. Because when it tells you, what's that, Sirach 12, I believe.
Yo, this
when it says my son.
It's a lot, but this the spirit, this menorah burned like good as hell.
God.
All the way down.
That's right.
And evenly.
God.
You know, so it's a lot, but
I
just couldn't help but to notice that, you know.
But it tell you, it say, my son, when I come to serve Yahweh Shem Shah, prepare thy soul for many temptations, man. You know? So when you come into this thing, like I remember Apostle Gabar said this years ago when I first came in, man. Like he said, you got dudes that come in and be on that rock star shit. Like, yo, I'm an Israelite. I'm saved. I'm good. No, man, that's just the beginning. Like, what's that scripture when it say
in my mouth as honey?
That's it, brother. Yo, what scripture is that?
I think that's one in it's Ezekiel 3:1.
It say eat the whole roll.
Yeah.
3:1.
Shit, I think I'm getting old, man, because I can't remember. Yo, man, I used to remember precepts like that, like certain basic. It comes to me through the Holy Spirit.
That's right, bro.
Hashem Harakah Kadash. But, you know, it's like my memory fucking fading or some shit. You know?
You've been on the battlefield a long time, brother.
Yeah, shit, I need to start getting me some fucking Gota Cola or some
different herbs,
some brain shit.
Like you said, our diets and everything is, you know, ain't up.
Hey man, it's heavy. This Passover for us, we had a brother. He's a new brother, but he's blind, man. He had lost his eyesight, man. Recently.
You said Luke. What's that? Put a scripture up there.
What was that? Luke.
I think it said Luke 22.
Luke something. Yeah.
22. I think it said.
But you had something?
No, I'm trying to find that scripture real quick. Hold on.
Oh, verse 9, right? While you looking for that, right? Verse 9. Eat not of it raw, nor sodden at all with water, but roast with fire, with his legs, and with the pertinence thereof the intestine. And you shall. It's Ezekiel 3:1. On down.
It's a lot.
Or 3 and 3 is up.
Nah, it's 3 and 1. You was right. Right on point. I've been in jail.
Right. So it says, and you shall let none of it remain until the morning. Now, you know what them off dudes, right? Imagine you got some badass lamb like that. They gonna be like, nigga, you better not throw that shit away. Man, you think IURC throwing away fucking lamb?
Hell no.
Hell no. Nigga, they about to say that shit for them. Motherfuckers taking that shit to work with them.
I'm gonna take this for lunch tomorrow.
Hell yeah. Yo, you
can't let that go.
You got some 5-star shit that's whipped up like that? You think you about to just garbage that shit? Hell no. You know? But look, if you bring out something like we made according to the scriptures, they'd be fast to throw that shit away.
Yep.
You know? But look.
Just burn that shit.
Through the spirit, we ate everything.
That's right. Yo, and you know what's crazy? The lamb went the fastest, man.
Yeah, we ate everything. everything, man.
That's what went the fastest.
So we ain't had to throw nothing in the garbage.
Okay. But it's saying, then it also tells you that you're supposed to make according to your household.
That's right.
What you're going to eat.
So you don't be on no glut shit.
And wasting it.
And then wasting it, right? Remain in the morning. And thus thou shalt eat it with thy loins girded.
You're supposed to have your shoes on.
Your shoes on your feet. And your staff in your hand.
That represents you. You about the boogie, man.
And the staff represents what? Rulership, power, the word.
Damn. And yo,
because Moses, hey, matter of fact.
Let's get the picture.
Get the picture, man. A good friend of mine gave me this bad boy.
And this is a hell of a picture right here.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see it, but a good friend of mine gave me this bad boy right here.
It's on this stuff too.
Yeah, joint painted, man. That's good. A lot of brothers.
I am the bar.
And he in the truth,
Yeah, and that's crazy. He could be a help. All right.
Bad. Oh, yeah. And my mother, she tried to take my shit.
No.
Not because it was such a nice picture.
Mm-hmm.
I just had it here. You know what I'm saying? So it was here for so long. When it was time for Passover, I took it. She like, what you doing with my picture? I'm like, yo, this my fucking picture. You know what I'm saying? But she like, oh, I thought you said I could have it. I said, I never said no shit like that.
She tried to brody you for that shit.
What you mean you thought? I thought, hell no. First of all, it's a gift. Someone gave it to me. I can't just give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in the world do that.
Yup.
You don't give away a gift.
That's Esau shit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Matter of fact, not to say it in this sense, but like on some carnal left-hand side shit, that's when you get niggas with the Christmas holiday and all that. They be like, I'm going to re-gift this shit because it's not what they wanted, so they going to give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Like they bought that shit.
Yeah.
That's
they bought it.
Yeah, that's wicked as hell, man.
Yeah, Shalakia, man. I'm getting kind of hot.
Getting heated in here.
Yeah.
That's the truth coming out. That's right, man. Like man, listen. That's how I outside do it.
That feel a lot better, man. All right,
Ezekiel 3.
All right,
we was talking about the bitter. You got some more on that?
No, I had another shift gears, but
all right, cool. Let's bring this on. All right, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 1. It says, moreover, he said unto me, son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll, and I give thee, that I give thee. Then did I eat, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. And he said unto me, son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. For thou art sent to a people of strange speech and of hard language, but to the house of Israel. Not to many people, not too many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee.
Nah, I don't.
That's not it.
It's the one in Revelation.
Good.
I think it's like
Shalom, my Yahba Shemel Sabrakatah.
Shalom, Shalom. All the Akim and the Waf on the comic board.
Okay. But you're right. It's said when the roll,
It's
it was sweet. It's in Revelations. I know you're right about that.
Revelations.
Okay. But it said it was sweet.
Roll was sweet but bitter.
Okay. Okay. Because that, like you said, man, that represents that roll. That's the whole book. You gotta take the good with the bad, man.
Right.
When it comes to this truth. Salakia. What scripture tells us about the whole roll is bitter and sweet.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Revelation. Good looking.
Revelation
Good looking,
10.
not.
Revelation 10 and 9.
Yeah.
Okay. The water. Some
yard
quick.
in the clutch.
Yo. You like the go-to man.
Some yard for three.
Yo,
cut. Kick the rock out for some yard, man. You know? Hey,
right,
man, the water for y'all brothers, man. And, you know?
We all right. Hey, man, we are supping together, man.
That's right.
All right. This is Revelations chapter 10. I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, "And I went unto the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey."
Right. And because when you digest the truth, it becomes bitter, man.
Yeah.
You know, you first come in. That's why a lot of dudes fall out, man. Because they go through that. Go to the parable, Matthew 13 and 18. Go to the parable of the sower. You know? And everybody falls out one of these ways. That's how bad Yahweh Shai was.
You said 13 and 18, bro?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Ew. I got it marked off.
Yeah.
You want me to read it?
Yeah.
All right, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 13, starting at verse 18. It says, "Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When any one heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth not, then cometh the wicked one, and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which receives seed by the wayside."
Right. This is he which receives seed by the wayside. Meaning you got brothers that, hear the truth, but they don't fully get grounded in it. You know, that's why you got to be rooted in Yahweh Shai. Hey, look what we got here. This is a rock, a stone. I picked it out in my backyard. That represents who? Yahweh Shai, man. He who built his rock he who built his house upon the rock, man. And that's a special rock. Because all the rocks that was around, I looked at that one. Zeroed in on it, picked it up.
And it looked plain.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing spectacular about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And guess what? The stone that came out and smoked the image in Daniel's the second chapter, that's who? Yahweh Shai. King David, he trusted in the stone to defeat Goliath. That was who? Yahweh Shai, man.
Slew his big ass.
Yeah, dropped his ass. But through the faith in who? Yahweh Shai. He who built his house upon a rock, that was who? Yahweh Shai. The chief cornerstone is who? Yahweh Shai.
Yo, like that, what's her name? What's that, it says symbolic. Yo, what's that song and the Boondocks in the beginning when he be like, "I'm the stone that the corner refused," or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But when I heard that song, I started thinking about Yahweh Shai. He said, I'm the stone that the building refused.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The building, what? Israel. Israel refused Yahweh Shai, except for the elect.
God.
You know what I'm saying? And yo, the 2/3 is still refusing him today. You know? And when we come out on the highways and byways, do these sit downs and all that, and you still got these 2/3, man. They hate to hear about Yahweh Shem outside, man. You know why? Because like we brought out earlier, he's an austere man. He ain't about no gains, and dudes hate rebuke. And what was Yahweh Shai about? Rebuke, man. You know, he rebuked a lot of people, and the reason why he did it for the love of our people, man. You know, but they ain't want to hear that shit. That's why they gotta be put to death, man. You know. Continuing on, it says, verse 20 says, but he that received the seed, but he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receive it.
Right.
Yet hath he not root in himself, but dureth for a while. For when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word.
Yeah, and that happens all the time. When tribulation rises because of the word.
Yo, if I may,
that's that bitter part.
That's right, bro.
And guess what? You might lose your job. You might get kicked out of your spot. You might go through different things. But then it's going to dawn on you. You're going to be like, yo, all of this shit is happening because of the truth. Hey, my younger brother, this nigga left the truth. Yeah, that's a good precept, brother. This nigga left the truth and flourished. You know? But as now he was in the truth, he was catching pure hell, man. But when he left the truth, he done copped the house. You know, this nigga got this good paying job, so-called good paying job or whatever. You know, he had flourished, man.
But yo, what it says, what profiteth a man if he would, oh man, I don't know.
Gain the world and lose his soul in the process.
That's right. So it's like, yo, when you come to the truth, you can't take the persecution, man. You know, it's like, yo, when you step into this thing, it's bitter. It's sweet at first and it's bitter once you start catching all the hell. But like the scriptures say, can't nothing turn us away from Yahweh Shem outside, man. Not death, not sickness, you know, a whole lot of can't turn us away from Yahweh Shem outside. And that's why the Lord does what he does, man, because it says as gold is tried in the fire. Because only a small remnant is built for this, man.
That's right.
Only a small remnant. Everybody ain't built for this work, man. You know, a lot of dudes sign the application, you know, so-called get hired, but then through your probationary period, your ass get fired, man. You know, now right now we're in a probationary time, man. When you make it to the kingdom, that's when you in your office, man. Lord's will, we be one of the men. You know? But right now, this is a trial period, man. Y'all Shai could be like, listen, I don't want that nigga. You know? Throw him to the side. You know? But going on, it says, verse 22 said, he also that received seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of the world.
See, in the care of this world. See, you got to watch that.
That's right.
Not to start caring for this world. And really, what made you start caring for this world? The woman.
That's right.
The woman. You get with a woman. And she'll put that.
She'll pull you out.
That spell on you to get you to start wanting things of this world to please her. Because the script say he that is married care for things
Think
of
of
the
his woman,
world,
come.
how he may please his
His
woman.
woman, come,
But he
brother.
that is unmarried, care for things of the Lord, how he may please the Lord.
Come. That's right.
You know?
That's right.
So, hey, man, you got to watch it, man, because Eve will put a spell on you and have you chasing carnal things of this life.
Come.
And what that does, it'll choke the word out.
That's right.
You know, matter of fact, give me Sirach 38:24.
24. Come. All right, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 38 and 24. It says, the wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure.
Right, leisure, leer, or leer. Like in Spanish, you would say, read the Bible, leer la Biblia. Leer la Biblia. Read the Bible, right?
Come.
So, leer or leer means to read. So when you get the word leisure, it means to read or to study. So if you got leisure time, it's not time to do fucking nothing.
That's right.
That's what people think. Oh, I got a bunch of leisure time. I'm going to just bullshit around. No. When you got leisure time, you're supposed to be reading. You're supposed to be studying. Now, if you got a whole bunch of leisure time, like you got 2 days off of work, of course you ain't going to study for the whole 2 fucking days. But don't be simple. You know what I'm saying? But you use a nice portion of that day. Maybe you wake up, study for 2 hours. Later on, study for 3 hours and study for another 3 hours. Before you go to bed, 2 hours. You know, or read. Blessed is he that readeth.
That's right.
Know? So, leisure time is actual time to study, man.
That's right.
To get right and get close to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know. So, opportunity of a learned man. Hey, with a lot of brothers, you know how brothers come on levels in this truth so fast? You know, we know some brothers learn faster than others. Yeah, we know that. But listen, man, if a brother is taking his time to study and read, watch the videos, learn and ask questions, praying, fasting, and meditating, and you bullshitting chasing women, he's going to outgrow you.
That's right.
Now, not to say this thing is about a competition, but this is where you get men on certain levels and you get men that's not on certain levels. And not to say neither one's a man of the Lord, but we're just dealing with a growth aspect. You can have a dude that's been in it for 10 years. He only watch videos 3 hours a week. He watched the news 1 hour a week. So that's 4 hours. And he probably read a half an hour. So he putting in 4.5 hours for the Lord every week for 10 years. Then you got a dude that come in for 3 years, but every day, well, let's say 5 days out of the week, he's studying, he's reading, he's praying, he's fasting, he's asking questions, he's learning. He gonna surpass that dude.
That's right.
That was in it for 10 years.
That's right.
He's gonna, you see it. You be like, damn, that brother came on a level fast. You know? Why? Because he's using his leisure time to study and read. But of course, knowledge puffers up. You want to have balance with that. You know?
Then the brother just might
get prideful.
The brother might just believe it more.
Right.
Not saying the brother don't, but you just got.
We just dealing with growth. We're not saying neither one's a man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying none of that, but we just dealing with growth.
So everybody has a rule. That's right.
I think it said Ecclesiastes 51
and 20.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think it's 28 he's put up. But no, finish that.
Finish that. All right, it says, this is Sirach chapter 38 and 24. It says, the wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, and he that hath little business shall become wise.
Right, because if you look, more money, more problems. If you got a business, you got 2 or 3 businesses, you working 2 or 3 jobs, you ain't never gonna fucking grow. You know, I mean, you can, you know, Lord willing, you know, he increase you. But look, you ain't spending no time with the woman. The woman is who? The wisdom.
That's right,
Wisdom.
Sophia.
You got to spend time with Sophia.
Okay.
And wisdom is a woman. You know,
right.
because what? If you don't spend time with a woman, she gonna do what?
Leave
She
you.
gonna leave your
That's
ass.
right. That's right.
Because when you get with a woman, yeah, you know, you can hit it. You hit it real good. She like it, whatever, right?
Okay.
But after a while, see the flesh get played out.
That's right.
After a while, what that woman gonna want? She gonna want your time. She gonna want your time. You gotta do shit with that woman.
Okay.
If pumping and leaving ain't gonna work after a while.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna have to take her to the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Now she might not even want all of your time.
She want that
Some
time.
of these women is greedy. They want you to just be up under them. But any
Okay.
woman you deal with, you're gonna have to spend time with her. You know? If you don't, she gonna leave your ass. She gonna commit adultery, or she might just flat out tell you it's over.
Okay.
Because one thing women do is get bored quick.
That's right.
And you don't want wisdom to get bored with your ass.
That's right.
Because she will kick your ass to the curb.
That's
man.
right, bro.
And wisdom is a fine ass bitch.
That's right.
You know, Sophia is a sexy motherfucker. She ain't got to put up with your shit.
Just like Ecclesiastes, man. That talks about wisdom. It's talking about Sophia, man. And King Solomon made it sound like a woman, man. You know? But he was talking all about wisdom, man. All about wisdom, man. You know? And matter of fact, like I remember the brother from the Great Millstone Philadelphia camp. I remember the brother Amawan. He's like, yo, you supposed to chase this wisdom like a big booty hoe. And that always stuck with me when he said that. And I'm like, damn, that's the truth, man. You know, once you find this truth, man, you got to grow, man. It's all about growth. If you're not growing, then what are you doing? That's just like having a plant. You plant a seed and it stays at the same level. When you going to reap the benefits of that seed?
Mm-hmm.
You know? So if you're not growing, what are you doing?
Right, you want to grow.
Con.
And once the seed is planted, you want to water it.
That's right. Con.
You know?
That's right.
Because a brother could plant the seed in your mind, but you have to water it in order for it to grow.
Con.
And watering that seed is an everyday thing.
That's right. That's right, bro. That's right.
Just like you feed your belly, you got to feed your mind.
Con.
You know, just because when you eat something that tastes good, you say what? And when you hear something that's good, you say what?
That's right. Yup.
You know, because they both need to be fed.
That's
man,
right.
You know?
That's right.
But finish that. Come by opportunity and leisure.
It says, and he that have little business shall become wise.
But and he that have little business shall become wise. Because you're not all. Look, man, try to keep your responsibilities down.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
the next verse.
Like, don't be, like, we ain't in the time of, you got kids, fine, but yo, man, don't be just popping up, you know what I'm saying? Like, knocking all these women up, man. You gonna be, stressed out, you know what I mean? Don't be taking on all these different business ventures and shit.
That's right.
You know?
That's right, man.
That could work in your favor or it could work against you. You know what I mean? You got a business, and, with that, you can have people work for you. And that can free you up so you can serve the Lord more.
That's right.
But a lot of times, Satan will have you doing that, and you just be busy as hell. You be tied up. You don't really got time for nothing.
That's right.
Look at these different executives. Look at these different NBA stars and all that shit. These different rap artists, athletes. They be going on the road. Look at these truck drivers. I mean, they be driving cross country and shit. They got the house. They got the boat. They got all that shit. They got the stay-at-home wife, but she getting popped by the fucking cable man. You know why? Because your ass ain't dead.
That's right. That's right.
So what? You want to spend time? You want to spend time with the woman, man.
Sophia,
right?
she'll leave your ass.
She will leave your ass. Nigga, it's over.
God. Verse 25 says, how can he get wisdom that holdeth the plow?
That holdeth the plow.
That's heavy.
Yeah. Meaning your ass always at work.
Con.
You know? You got 3 different jobs. Cut your expenses down, man. You know? I mean, take care of your responsibilities, but sometimes Jake, you know,
try to overdo it.
Jake, you know, he want the car, he want the BMW, you know, with the payment, the M5. I mean, he want to make the car payments.
Okay.
You know, he want the laced out apartment. You got to cut your expenses down. Like, nah, fuck the BMW. I'm going to just get the Ford. Fuck the 2018 BMW. I'm going to just get the 2010 Ford with low mileage, you know? And fuck living in a loft apartment. I'm going to go back in the hood. That's cutting your expenses down.
Okay.
So once you cut your expenses down, you like, all right, I don't need this other job because I ain't trying to fight the pay for all this other bullshit.
Okay.
You know?
They tell you gotta live in your means.
Right.
That's a joke this dude did, the wicked ass nigga, Kevin Hart. But it is like, yo, you gotta live within your means, man. You know, he said I got checking in the savings. You know what I'm saying? And all that. So you can't like the brother put up on the comment board earlier, everybody got a role to play. You know? You can't go above your pay grade, so to speak.
That's right.
You know? So when
Jake do all the time.
That's right.
You know, they gotta keep up with that cost of living. Why you think Nas and them niggas still dropping albums?
Yeah.
They have to keep money rolling in
because
they living too high.
Yup.
You know, Floyd Mayweather, he's still boxing and fighting.
Yeah, old as hell.
He gotta keep money rolling in.
Yo, and he retired.
Right.
Talking about I'm gonna retire at this age, but you spending all that money, so you like, damn, I done spent too much. Let me go fight this fight, and I'm gonna get this much, and I can spend some more.
So you a slave to your habits.
That's right.
You know, so us being in this truth, we gotta live what? Humble lives.
That's right.
We gotta live humble lives, and when you live a humble life, you become more sovereign, sort of say. You know what I mean? You have more time to yourself. You have more leisure time. And that's more time to get what? Closer to
Yahweh
Shai.
Yo, and now is the time for that, man. It's been time. But now is the time to draw near. To draw near to Yahweh Shai. Because all hell is about to break loose in Babylon, man. Babal. You know? And like, ain't no time to play games. Like, if you don't sincerely believe that, then the spirit ain't working with you. You know? I ain't gonna say something wrong with you. The spirit just ain't working with you. You know? And then seeing the prophecies and all that being played out in front of your face, and you still don't fully believe, hey man, the spirit ain't working with you, man. So you might as well just fall back and just wait for a missile to hit your ass.
Right.
You know?
Hey, so finish that, Bible.
Come. Verse 25 says, how can he get wisdom that holdeth the plow?
Yeah. And
it says, and that glorieth in the gold that driveth oxen.
Right. Slaving. Because you glory in working. I'm going to work. I want to go to work. You glory in that shit. You know?
Bro.
Wait, you know? That's like glory in the fucking plantation, man.
That's like niggas wake up and they be on Facebook talking about, I'm about to get at this money. You know what I'm saying? Rise and grind.
Rise and grind. You know? Fuck rise and shine, rise and grind.
What the fuck? Damn. Yo, man, I gotta read that again now. That's heavy. It says, how he get wisdom that holdeth the plow,
right,
and that glorieth in the gold that driveth oxen, and is occupied in their labors, and whose talk is of bullocks.
Yeah, which is, and sheep, cattle, which was money,
Con.
land, farm.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we ain't talking about shit like that.
Yeah, holy conversations, man.
Yeah, ain't nobody talking about funds. I mean, if a brother need a gig, we might put him look, I got some. What's the conditions of the job? Look, a security gig, blah, blah, blah. They paying so much.
Con.
Yo, Bob, I'll let you know I think about it. That's it, man.
Con.
But we ain't talking about, carnal dumb shit for hours, man.
Con.
Or about what's money scheme or money venture you trying to invest in, man. Because the chip is here, man.
Con.
How you
Damn.
could build a career in a society that's falling. You can't.
That's heavy, that's a heavy ass scripture, man.
Yeah, that's it. That's it on that.
That's heavy, man. I had, you had something else?
15. I want to jump to Exodus 12 and 15.
Okay.
Going back into the Passover.
That was
The
a heavy ass
spirit
scripture, man.
shifted a little bit.
Okay. It's at 12 and 15.
Yeah, okay.
Spirit right here. All right, it's the book of Exodus.
Hey, man, hold up. Let me get some water, man. I'm kind of dehydrated and shit.
I got you, man.
Water. Water. The cups over there. Give me that Poland Spring right there. I'll just drink that. Yeah, the water. The water. Oh, fill me up. It's the water. That's crazy. All right, Shalakia off. Akim on the board and shit had to take a little wet the whistle. A little water break. Called to wow.
Oh, shit. But back,
Exodus 12 and 15.
All right. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and 15. It says, 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread, unleavened bread. Even the first day ye shall put away leaven out of your houses. For whosoever eateth leavened bread from the first day until the seventh day, that soul shall be cut off from Israel.
Right, so the
That's
leaven, right?
Man.
Yeah, so the leaven is the yeast you put it out of your house, but really the yeast you want to get put out of your house is the leaven that's within you.
Con.
And the Passover is a good, because brothers battle the American diet.
Con.
So it's a parasite called candida, and it's basically based upon a yeast overgrowth. So when you don't deal with yeast for 7 days, that's helping, also cleanse your body, man.
God.
So the best thing to do is, stay away from the bread. When you deal with like veggies, bitter herbs. During the Passover, just, eat the bitter herbs throughout the week, man.
That's better for you. Then, like the elder said, man, it's just best to just stay away from the bread altogether. Because that's rejuvenating your diet,
Right. And you feel better.
God.
You feel better.
To keto diet. I think that's what it said. Keto. Sounds like keto diet.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you supposed to eat the bitter herbs. And the bitter herbs, they kill like them parasites. They hate fucking bitter shit. Bitter and hot shit, they can't take it. But that sweet and salty shit, they
love
feast on that shit. So throughout the Passover, throughout the week, you wanna that's like a start. And if you're trying to eat healthier, that's like a start, man. Getting rid of that yeast, that leaven.
What's it, Jack? I said what they said New Year's resolution. But the Lord Yahweh Shem outside, this is law right here, man. Everything we read in out of Exodus, this is not a request. This is a commandment from Yahweh Shem outside, man.
Yeah, give me Mark 8 and 15.
Just the book of Mark, chapter 8, verse 15. And it reads, "And he charged them, saying, Take heed, beware of the leaven of the Pharisees."
Yeah, the leaven of the Pharisees. And what was they leaven? They was plotting and scheming on their own brothers,
God.
So if you got that spirit in you, you gotta pray that it come up off you, man.
God.
Because leaven is not, and yeast isn't just from bread.
God.
That rises.
We said a little bit of leaven up the whole lump,
So that's that wickedness, And guess what? We are to get rid of the leaven out of our house, physically. But it's a spiritual aspect. You get rid of the leaven out of your house. Yahweh Shah getting rid of the leaven out of his body.
That's right.
He getting rid of that. Why you think motherfuckers fall out every year around the Passover? Pardon my French, but why you think people fall out? So-called brothers fall out every year before or around the Passover. Why? Because they was 11. And the Howard Shah got the yeast up out of his body.
That's right.
Just like we doing.
That's right.
For 7 days, we removing the yeast from our bodies, man. So it's real spiritual, man.
Come. I'll jump back.
Give me 1 Corinthians 5 and 7. 5 verse 7 and 8.
1 Corinthians 5 and 7. Okay. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 5, verse 7. It says, "Purge out, therefore, the old leaven."
Right, purge out the old leaven. Read on.
"That ye may be a new lump."
Right, get rid of that old man, that old niggerism and all that shit. Get rid of that shit so that you may be a new lump. Read on.
That ye may be, Salakia.
7 and 8.
All right. "That ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. For even Hamashiach, our Passover, is sacrificed for us. Therefore let us keep the feast, not with old leaven, neither with leaven of malice and wickedness, but with the unclean, Salaki, the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth."
Right, so there you go. So it ain't just about physical leaven or yeast.
That's heavy.
That actually, represents something.
That's heavy.
So you want to get rid of that, that hate your brother's spirit and all of that, man. You got a problem with a brother before the Passover come in, you better piece that shit up, man. If you in the Passover before it leaves, you better squash that shit. Especially if, you under the same doctrine with the same apostle, got the same apostles, same elders, same doctrine, believe in the same thing. Squash that shit, man. Because all you really doing, especially, a lot of times Jake be riffing over small shit.
Dumb shit.
Because, we still got the curses on us.
Yep, that Babylon juice.
Right, so, Jake just be like envious towards one another.
And a lot of Jake, Salaki, a lot of Jake was raised by their mothers, man. You know, so they get those, I'm gonna say, female tendencies. You know, because you came up under a woman, so you acting like her. You know, the same type of qualities she has, she is trying to instill into the man child.
Yeah, over some small shit.
Kind.
You know?
Like they quick to a woman is first and foremost quick to want to fight. They react. They don't think. You know.
Right, a woman is geared to she and you can't get mad at her. This is how the Most High made her. You know, she act. You know, she get emotional.
Kind.
She act, then she think about it.
Mm.
You
Kind.
know,
Yup.
like a woman.
Yup.
A dude will meet her, whisper in her ear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get her all roused up.
Mm-hmm.
She get emotional and easily fall in love with the guy.
Kind.
Right.
Kind.
He'll get her pregnant and leave.
Yup.
So
She all fucked up.
she get from her being emotional, she would abort the baby. And then she'll think about it. She'll spend her whole life regretting it. You know, because men, a real man, he's supposed to, he'll hear the matter. He's supposed to think about it, right? Even if he get emotional about it, his logic supposed to override the emotion. You think about it, then you act. But a lot of times, women, you can't get mad at them. That's how the Most High engineered. That's how they was engineered, and the Most High engineered them that way so we could rule over them. You know, they think, they get emotional. Well, I mean, they hear it, they hear the matter, they get emotional, they act on it, then they think about it.
Okay.
What did I do? You know?
Okay.
But a man, he hear the matter, he think about it, he call a council of logic, and he act on it.
What's that script?
And even if he did the wrong thing, he'll backtrack and see how the next time he can make a better decision on what he did. Okay. But Eve is not geared to operate like that.
No. What's that script that says you gotta hear the whole matter first?
Right. 11 and 7.
What's that?
Sirach.
Come. That's a hell of a statement. 11 and 7. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 7. It says, blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first and then rebuke.
Right, and that's really that's geared towards men. Because a woman with Eve,
rebuke you first.
As you telling them, say you explaining what happened to them.
Yup.
Like it happens all the time with your woman. You'll be explaining what happened, but you can't really get all the way through what happened because she's getting emotional and cutting you off as things get brought out. You know? So her emotions will always override her logic.
That's right.
But you can't get mad, you know, because that's how the Lord engineered them.
That's right, bro.
Eve is enslaved to their emotions. You know, their emotions have power over them.
That's right.
And us as men, our logic supposed to have power over us. You know, like one, not to get on Eve, but a quick point with Eve, she had punished her kids, right? But then her emotions are kicking, and then she'll take them off of punishment.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why with Eve, they can't like see a plan through. You know, like they'll try to plan something out, but a lot of times the emotions will override or come in. Shalom Yahweh Shabbat. The emotions will come in and override the judgment. You know? And you can't get mad at them. That's what us for.
That's right.
That's how the Most High engineered them.
Set them up.
You get mad at them when they get prideful and don't want to let you step in and be the head and the man to guide her. Because the Most High not going to put Eve on our level mentally and emotionally.
Okay. He say he.
That don't make sense. Why
Right.
would he say man is the head, but he made the woman as smart and as emotionally stable as us? That don't make no damn sense.
That's right. Everything has a balance.
Everything has a balance. So he made them what? The weaker vessel.
Okay. He say he deprived them from wisdom, right?
Yeah, hey, First Peter. Matter of fact, get that right quick.
First Peter.
Not the, it's
deprived
heavier
from
things to
wisdom.
bring out, but the spirit blew on Eve for a little bit. First Peter 3:5.
First Peter 3:5.
Giving honor to the wife as a weaker vessel.
Okay. This is our First Peter chapter 3:5. It says, "For after this manner, in the old time, the holy woman also who trusted in the Most High adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husband."
Right, and to their own husbands, because why? A lot of times these women, they will listen to another man before they listen to you.
Yo,
It could be their fucking pastor. It could be I don't give a fuck if it's their father. You know what I'm saying? They were, and you were telling them the same shit.
yo, that's wicked as hell.
You be like, look, I think you should finish school up. You almost finished. Then get a job. And they'll argue you down. But what? She asked her pastor, and her pastor say, look, finish up school first, then get your job. At least you can work under the field you went to school for. Then she'd come back like, pastor said I should finish up school, then get a job. You'll be mad as hell, man. That's why I said be subject to what? Your own husband. Your own husband.
That's right.
Hey, man, with these off camps, man, you got Nate and them directing other men's wives.
Okay. I got precepts.
That shit wicked as hell.
Oh, that's cool.
Finish that. Yeah, we about to close out soon.
That's cool. I got a precept. Just going to finish that one?
Yeah, there's more meat on there.
All right, Con. Where was that? 5, right? Yeah, Con. Verse 6. It says, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord,
Right.
whose daughters ye are, Salakia, whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well, and are not afraid with any amazement.
Right.
Likewise, ye husbands dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel.
Like giving honor to the wife as a weaker vessel.
Okay.
So
we above them.
We above them, not just physically. Even studies show spiritually, emotionally. Hey, in the scriptures, right? I think it's Numbers 30. If you ain't gotta get it, but if you heard your wife praying about something, you could reject her prayers and tell the Lord, look, man, don't give her that shit. And the Lord will be like, well, your husband said he don't want you to have it. And the Lord will honor it. You could stop her prayers, man.
Damn, that's heavy.
Yeah, because the Lord deal with order. Let me see if I can find it right quick.
I'm going to finish this out, then I got a quick precept for you. It says, even as Sarah, Salakia, verse 7, says, likewise, ye husbands dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. And to back you up on that, because like the elder was saying, man, the woman like they're under us, so like you can't go to no other man talking about what you should do, what counsel shall you seek and all that. No, that come from your husband.
Yeah, there's women that say, I'm going to the elder on you.
They can't do that. That's out of order.
That shit wicked as hell, man.
So it's the book of Genesis, chapter 3 and 16. It says, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband.
Your desire.
And
desire. Blue level, the word desire.
It says, and he shall rule over thee.
Your desire.
Let's get
because I say this shit all the time. A woman's goal is to help her man.
I got you, bro.
She's the helpmate.
That's
So whatever come to that man's mind
right.
that he want to pursue in life, not on the left hand side, but that he want to pursue, she's supposed to back him. She's supposed to be his aid.
That's right.
On his mission or his journey.
Okay.
You know, so it said her desire.
Right.
What is that?
This says I don't want to butcher it, man. Let's say Dasha Apa Kwaha, which is
Dasha
Kwa.
Yeah.
Dasha Kwa, which is desire, longing, craving.
Look, her desire, her longing, her craving, things she want to do shall be unto her husband.
That's right. It says of a man for woman, of a woman for man. And and that's crazy how Esau tried to throw that shit in there of a man for woman. It's supposed to be of a woman for man.
Her desire for a woman for man.
Of a
now
beast
go to
to
the regular dictionary.
All right,
desire.
What does the word desire mean? Shit.
Desire definition. That's all you can do.
Give me the definition of the word desire.
Right. Here's the definition of desire. A strong feeling of wanting to have something or wishing for something to happen.
What's supposed to be towards her husband.
So I'm going to read it. And damn. It's crazy. When you go into this line says, strong feeling of wanting to have something or wishing for something to happen. A desire to work in the dirt with your bare hands. All right. You go to the verse, strongly wish for or want something.
Right. And that's based on what your husband wants.
Look, synonyms. It says wish for, want, long for, yearn for, crave, set one's heart on, hanker after, for pine for, after, thirst for, itch for, be desperate for, be bent on, have a need for, covet, aspire to, aspire to, have a fancy for, fancy, feel like, feel in need of, informal, have a yin, so I can have a yin for, be dying for. They earnestly desire peace, man.
Right, so
that's heavy, man.
Yeah, that gets in. Your desire shall be unto thy husband.
And your woman, she's supposed to.
Her whole life is based upon serving you.
That's right.
And helping you add and better your family. Your seed.
What the word woman means.
Because
female servant.
It means servant. Because the man is the head.
That's right.
The woman is the helper. And the children is what? The improvement. The improvement. So if the woman is out of order, you're going to be fucking up the improvement. Because the kids is supposed to be the betterment of what? The next generation.
That's right.
You know?
That's right, bro.
They are the betterment of you and your wife.
That's right.
You know? Well, supposed to be. But, Numbers, grab Numbers 30, verse 3. Now, this is in the law. Put this in your pipe and smoke it. To all you weak-ass men, you fucking
simps.
You simps. You cucks, you simps, and you beta males.
That's right.
You know, check this out.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 30, verse 3.
Right.
If a man also vow a vow unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and bind herself by a bond, being
you said man, it's a woman.
Salak.
Verse 3.
So I'm going to read it again. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 30, verse 3. If a woman also vow a vow unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and bind herself by a bond being in her father's house in her youth,
Right.
and her father hear her vow, and her bond wherewith she hath bound her soul,
Like praying to the Lord, making vows.
come.
You know.
And her father shall hold his peace at her, then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she hath bound her soul shall stand.
Because her father ain't seen nothing. Now, her father could have rejected it.
Mm,
You know.
that's
We
heavy.
don't.
Damn, that's heavy. It says, but if her father disallow her in the day that he hath that he heareth not any of her vows or of her bonds wherewith she hath bound her soul shall stand. And Yahweh shall forgive her because her father disallowed her.
Right. Because if you make a vow to the Lord and don't keep it, the Lord could bust your ass.
Con.
So, but guess what? The woman could get excused if her husband shut it down. And that's a heavy thing.
Con.
That's a heavy thing for a man to come in. No, Lord, excuse that. I don't want her doing that. You know? And you might get your ass in the room. Stop asking your how about some outside for shit.
Yeah, for dumb shit.
Yeah, hey Lord, excuse her for that. She don't know what she talking about. And he be like, all right, you got that. That's you. Because the Lord don't deal with women. He deal with us, and we deal with women. That's the order.
That's right. So the head of the man is Mashiach. Con. The head of the woman is the man. The head of Yahweh is Yahweh.
That's right. That's the order, man.
You know?
That's the order. But read on, we're gonna get to the husband.
Con. It says, and if she had at all an husband, when she vowed or uttered out of her lips, wherewith she bound her soul, and her husband heard it, and held his peace at her in the day that he heard it, then her vows shall stand, and her bonds wherewith she bound her soul shall stand. But if her husband disallow her on the day that he heard it, then he shall make her vow which she vowed, and that which she uttered with her lips, wherewith she bound her soul, of none effect, and Yahweh shall forgive her.
There you go. So a man can shut down his wife's prayers, man.
Damn.
That's how much power we had, and we still got over the woman.
That's right.
And that's going to be executed, man.
Damn.
And it's not the bash woman, but that's just the order.
God, that's right.
Ain't nothing personal.
That's right.
That's just the order.
Don't kill the messenger.
You can put that in your pipe and smoke it.
For you niggas that like to chase after these damn women, man.
Right.
You know? Matter of fact, I just bring out.
You want something else?
Yeah, just real quick, because before we started this video, I was watching.
Let me take a leak right quick.
But I was watching this video, and basically, you know, it was talking about the current events and everything that's going on in the earth and all that, you know. But the twist on that was they tried to throw in the Quran and shit. Which, the source that they was bringing out the Quran, it had nothing to do with what was going on in the video, because there's no prophecies in the Quran, man. At all. All right? But, like a lot of, and I'm talking about, a lot of things that happened was like, 5 days ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, in all these different countries, man. You know, so that's another reason why this Passover is heavy, man. This is a heavy ass Passover. All right. So we got Second Ezra, the 9th chapter. We'll start at verse 1. Because, a lot of things, man, are about to happen. well, I want to say this year, but it's going to happen soon. Because it said that our salvation is near when we believe, man. You know? But this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, starting at verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is this very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And Yahweh Shem Shai, he's visiting this place now that he created. And you see all the different earthquakes, natural disasters.
You can't even keep up.
Yeah, because the prophecies is rolling right now, man. And the Passover represents when we put the blood around the doors and all that, man. That representing Yahweh Shem Shai, not letting the death angel touch us, man. Not letting us be touched by that death angel. All right. What's that angel that came and brought all that hell, man? Was what? That was Yahweh Shai. You got him right there. Was Yahweh Shai, man. But it says, verse 3 says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. So, you got over there in France, what do you have? The yellow vests. And those people over there, man, they going through it. They going against the so-called government over there. Why? Because those people are being oppressed, man. Like, shit is getting real. And all those things that are happening over there is what? That's going to come right here to America. America's not exempt. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, man. So these things been spoke about from what? The beginning. From the beginning of creation. Everything has its course. It says, verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end. And the end is manifest, man. So the end of Esau's rulership is right now, man. It's coming. All the curses are being lifted off us and put onto the heathen nations.
That's right.
And we seeing it. Like, this is a beautiful time that we living in.
That's why they bitching and complaining so much.
They
losing their kingdom and they starting to feel that hell.
That's right.
Esau not even mating.
Nope.
They not even reproducing no more.
Hell no. Hell no, they not.
And Jake is producing. Why? Because when we feel oppressed and stressed, we have sex. But when Esau feel oppressed and stressed, they stop mating.
Yup.
So their nation is in danger.
They're not even reproducing. Because it's the end of their rulership, man. Matter of fact, like you just said, Elder, man, not even the well, I want to say the racial, but like it's less Edomites being born now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Look at it, like you said, they're not reproducing all that.
Yeah.
There's more Edomites dying than Jake right now.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
All on the oils and all that shit, man.
Con.
So yeah, man, the plagues is fucking them up, man.
Deuteronomy
they said by like
37.
2050, which is
that's not gonna happen. Not here.
Hell no. But they were saying, and what thought is that their houses shall continue. But they were saying by like 2050 that the shit is
got a little better.
All Edomite communities, like them straight Edomite communities, will be like finished. Yeah, no, probably like 15%.
We could just end it real fast.
9.
All right,
9%.
I just want to go. So damn, crazy. That's the spirits. I was going to go to verse
9. Yeah. That's a good 9%. That's a good probably 10, 12 minutes.
All right, All right, so verse 5 says, for like As all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders, and powerful works, and endings and effect and signs. And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said pearls, and shall see my salvation in my land, and wherewith Salaki, and within my borders, for I have sanctified for me from the beginning. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments, man. So y'all about seeing outside about the attack and he coming back. But the only ones that's gonna be saved is what everything was written from the beginning. Is the elect. The hopeful elect gonna be saved from them said pearls. Them rough times, man. You know, like the scripture said his servants gonna eat. In those days where everybody else out here is starving and shit, the elect gonna be sitting back laughing, eating, enjoying this shit. Like, yeah, now I told y'all motherfuckers. Excuse my language, man. I told y'all that's how it was gonna go down, but you ain't listen.
That's right.
You know?
They shall know was a prophet amongst them.
Come. You know? Basically that's it, man.
Hey, yeah, man.
This is a heavy Passover.
Heavy Passover, man. We hope that was edifying to the lamb that's out there, man.
Come.
You know, throughout the week, brothers keep more coming, you know, to edify, you know, flood this internet with this truth. You know?
That's right.
To all the brothers that's pushing, you know, shalom to sincere sisters.
Shalom.
You know, shalom, man. You know, keep the faith, stay strong.
Come.
You know, and keep the prayers. Remember, it's important to prayer, man.
That's right.
In the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Supposed to pray without ceasing.
Pray without ceasing. That's right, Khan. So with that, shalom.
Shalom.